We started a camp at the time called like Quar.A.Ntine, and it was this guy that we used to work with, G Green, shout out Green. We started this camp up called Quar.A.Ntine, and it was pretty much trying to make everything in-house, having our own in-house producers, videographers, this, that, and the other. So that group ended up not being totally about the music. And me and Haze, you know what I'm saying, that's where we met through my homie Murph Dilly, who just recently signed to Jeremiah. Shout out Murph. But we met through him. And over time, spending time around each other, we learned that we both had like a real passion for the music, like no matter what. So from Quar.A.Ntine, we turned into RAN. And that's what the whole RAN movement became. And throughout the years of RAN, you know, me and him both were able to see, okay, some of the people don't need to be around anymore. But in the end, we were the ones that were really pushing the hardest as far as artistically and just trying to learn the music business. So there's been times where we had more notoriety in the city, but then there's been times where it's been quieter. And those quieter times, believe it or not, those are times that made us better, made us work harder, made us salty, made us, you know what I'm saying, figure out, okay, we don't have the budget to do this, so how can we work smarter? And how can we, and in the midst of that, you know, when you start getting that underrated feeling, we start looking at ourselves like the Lil People, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget the Lil People or the rappers used to love so much, or however you might look at it. So we really just started running with that moniker this year. Well, it's something we've been saying for a few years.
Yeah, we wanted to be a writing team. It was supposed to be like a writing team. That's what we was gonna call ourselves, but ultimately it was shit. That's who we are. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be, you know, that's people's favorite thing to say, man. When y'all get big, don't forget the Lil People. It's like we are the fucking Lil People. You know what I'm saying? When it's said and done.
Well, forget about you first though. It's like if you ain't making the caliber of noise that someone expects you to be making, then it's like fuck that. So it's just like, yeah, don't forget about the Lil People, or don't forget about the people. All right, we're gonna figure out how we can get our money in this shit. It ain't all about being this big household name. You know what I'm saying? So we came up with the idea this year, like, okay, it's a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? We both been quiet on the music for the last 8-10 months. Man, the best thing for us to do is just put our fan bases together, which was one and the same already anyway, and just rock out like that for a while before we start back releasing solo music.
Yeah, really, it probably been like almost a 10-year run with me and Dog. So shit, that time period he was talking about when that shit started was like back in 2012. But like he said, man, we was like the most adamant about just the music overall, huh?
In 2012, right?
Yeah, it was 2012. Yeah.
That like 2013.
Ran. Yeah, just about end of 13, 14, something like that. Yeah, but once that kicked off, like, you know how you build relationships with people, man, and it just be different. You know, it hit different. And you know, me and fam really shit, we took it way more serious than a lot of the motherfuckers that was around us. You know what I'm saying? Even a lot of the motherfuckers shit that was coming up. You know what I'm saying? Or even trying to come up or say that they, you know, wanted to do this shit seriously. So, you know what I'm saying? Now we really been shit figuring out the real, and that's why we were very appreciative of this quarantine moment, because we've been figuring out what it is to be indie, what it is to like almost, you know, to per se run a label. You know what I'm saying? Like just handling all those different, you know, roles. And you know, we've been fucking playing roles forever. You know what I'm saying? It ain't shit that we've had happen for us that we didn't do ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was merch, shows.
Can't just, you know, doing music and making a song, like that's like a feeling, and like that's like a, you know what I'm saying, just getting skilled at the art of, you know what I'm saying, knowing how to structurally put stuff together, and then knowing how to, you know, have an original style and say what you want, rap the beat a certain way. That's all one thing, but just learning how to actually put wheels on your music. So it's like you can't nothing even roll down the hill without wheels. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like just figuring out the music business, the ins and outs, to this, to that, everything. Like we've had to literally figure out everything ourselves, or depend on someone else to do it for us. And we didn't always.
Which sometimes wasn't always the best idea, but you know, they lessons.
You know, and out of anyone I've ever done music with, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate bro, because he has the same work ethic, the same will. We've been through tons of things in life that would deter you from to keep pursuing this or keep growing. So that's how you know kind of what your personnel is like. a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, we not as deep as we used to be. You know what I'm saying? Because when it get tight, everybody ain't down to, you know what I'm saying? When everything look big and grand, everybody around, you know what I'm saying? So that just brings us right back with the little people, you know, down even when it was small, you know?